Hey guys, so I'm back. I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on with me. So currently I am repotting my flowers, so I'm pretty dirty right now. I came in my car because it's really hot and I needed some air, and plus my back was hurting, so I needed to sit down. So basically the past 6 months, the past 2 months, I've been going through a lot of changes of my medical issues, and so fortunately, I couldn't do YouTube because I had so much other things I needed to get done. And I still need to get done. I still haven't done most of the things that I needed to do. A lot of it is because financially I can't do it right now. But first of all, I wanted to get my medical issues straightened out first, because that's what was putting me back a lot. So right now, I'm feeling a lot better. I was having a lot of heart issues and stomach issues, and miraculously, my diabetes has been great. So it wasn't related to my diabetes whatsoever. So I've been to the hospital twice, just one overnight and then one just to go in and go, inpatient, in and out. I've been to the doctor a couple times. I even saw my cardiologist, and pretty much everyone says the same thing, that I have heartburn. And so all that chest pain I was having was heartburn, and I don't know if I truly am having heartburn, because I know what heartburn is. Because I had that a long time ago, and I'm on multiple medications for that. But this is a little different. But you know what? They're the doctors. Because the reason why I think they don't think it's heart related, because all my tests are normal. My BNP is normal. My blood works are normal. My kidney functions are normal. Everything's fine. So yeah, so I've been dealing with that. So I just have to tell myself, I guess, when I'm not feeling good, that, I just work through it. I have to mentally work through it. That's just pretty much how I'm gonna have to live, I guess. I just wanted to get better, and so I can just have a normal life. But apparently my life is special, so I won't go into much detail what's wrong with me, but mainly it's a heart-related issue. Hold please, my gate opened. Okay, sorry about that. My fence to the driveway opened up. I guess I didn't shut it all the way when I came in. I just didn't want anybody coming in here. Because I have my car running, so I just didn't want it. I'm not in a really safe neighborhood, so I just didn't want anybody to try to jack my car or anything. So anyways, I will try to get back on YouTube. I probably won't do every day like I was doing, because it was really hard to get content for something to be more interesting, which it's really hard to think of things, unless you're young and in the 20s, you can do stupid things and people laugh at it. But my channel, I want to be more serious and talk about witchy things, and or just life in general, because I really want everyone to be educated about what's going on with the earth and everything, and it's important that we try to save earth. And that's a really important thing for me. So yeah, you can call me a tree hugger or an earth hugger, because just because we're here now doesn't mean that you're going to be here in the next life. Not everyone believes in reincarnation, but I do, and I believe our souls want to educate you know, in different levels, so they go into different lives to get that education or learn that lesson, and I truly believe that. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's something I would like to do. And so yes, I'm still in California. I'm probably most likely not going to be moving anytime soon. I am, like, because of my physical health, I can't work full-time. I can only work part-time. Like I said, I was just standing there for half hour and I got tired just putting dirt in a pot, you know what I mean? Like, I get really weak and lightheaded, so I have to rest and sit down. And I mean, hopefully eventually I will feel a lot better. You know, I've been losing weight and trying to get that body fat off, but I mean, that doesn't, I don't know. Eventually, you know, I'll try to do that. I did go for a walk yesterday with one of my coworkers at work, and you know, I had to sit down. You know, we didn't walk very far, and I hate that because, you know, I think that's why a lot of people don't want to do anything with me, because I can't physically, you know, walk too far or do certain activities. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, you know what I mean? You know, I mean, a lot of people don't invite me to do anything after work because, you know, I don't do those things. And I really don't want to be around people that do those things, because I have been around people that did those things, and so it's just something I don't like to look at and watch. And I don't want to be a designated driver. I seriously am tired of being a designated driver, and I retired from that. So anyways, regarding that, I think what I want to try to do on my days off, I want to try to at least once a week, you know, like I said, you know, my other videos, to go on little walks and stuff, and then we can talk about witchy things then, or I might just have a little setup and talk about witchy things. Like I said, I'm still brand new to being a witch. I don't know a lot, but I can advise you of what I learned, what I can tell you, and you know, you might just have to learn on your own, experience your own. You know, because I've been through a lot this year, not only physically but mentally, and dealing with people that I lived with, and the tragedy that happened last year about all that. I might tell you another story about that. So I didn't know if, you know, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do, but I just wanted to apologize that I've been gone so long, and that eventually I'll get my shit together and think of something to do. I really would, you know, what I truly would like to do is explore, but you know, my thing is the walking. You know, like to go to, like, you know, like cemeteries, you know, and see all the famous people, you know, take you on a little tour to see all that, because I really like doing that, you know, because I've been to quite a few, not here in California, but in Washington, you know, where I live. My dad, you know, my dad passed away. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. So my dad passed away when I was like 11. So the cemetery that he's at is where Jimi Hendrix is buried. And his grave originally was right by my dad's. Not like next to it, but it was in the same area of land that it was in. And so I think his sister decided to make a little monument at the same cemetery, which I thought it was cool that she didn't move it to a different cemetery and still kept it in Seattle. And well, actually it's in Renton, Washington. If anybody wants to go up there, it's in Renton, Washington. It's in the Renton Highlands Cemetery. I think it's called Greenwood Memorial Cemetery. If anybody wants to go up there and see his grave, it's really cool. I have lots of pictures of that. I would love to go up there and do like a, a spirit thing, like a ghost communication thing to see if anything happens. But I don't know, I just never thought about it. I always took pictures and stuff up there, but it's a really nice little memorial, that they made for him. It's small, but it's really nice. And I think they moved all the family too, that was near him. I think his mom, I don't know about his dad, but see, I haven't been up in Seattle for like 5 years to visit my family. So and then the last time I went, I wanted to find Bruce Lee's grave, and so that was a challenge to find that, let me tell you. So he's buried in one of the oldest cemeteries in Seattle. You're gonna have to look it up because I can't remember what cemetery it is. And it's like hidden behind these trees. I mean, it's really secluded, and all it is just a grave that's on the ground. Well, actually there's two parts to it. So there's a bottom piece, and then there's a tall, the upper kind that stands up, and it's really made out of really nice material. And then the son is right next to him, Brandon Lee. So I do have pictures. If I figure out how to do it, I'll put pictures in the videos to see what it looks like. But I mean, it's just nice to go do that, I mean, it's just nice to go visit your, the people that you looked up to, and it'd be cool to get communication with them somehow, but I don't really want it. The only reason I don't like doing those type of things because I don't want them to follow me home, even though I protected my house and everything. But is it really gonna work? I guess I don't have confidence enough into my magic to see if it works. Even though so far I haven't had any problems, because I used to have a shadow figure in my house that I got out, and I used to have, I don't know if it was a ghost or not, but I used to have a woman talk to me all the time. When I lived in the front room of the house, and I'm starting to hear a woman again. And at first I originally saw it at my dentist's office. I didn't see it, but I heard it. I was sitting there waiting at the dentist, and something kept touching my hair, and I thought, okay, because I saw a bug or something fly by, so I kind of rolled that out, right? But it was the same area of my hair, so it was kind of like right here, and I have really a lot of breakage on my hair because I bleached it, and so it was like entangled in my hair, kind of like pulling it a little bit. And I'm just like, I kept going like this, trying to like brush it off and stuff. And so then later, the story I'm going to tell you about my teeth. So I had to get all my teeth pulled. My teeth were all falling out, so I was getting impressions for my dentures, and the technician that was going to get the stuff prepared to fit for my mouth, and it was gross, but anyways, when she was sitting there making this stuff up, she was just standing to my right here, and I'm laying down on the chair, and all of a sudden this woman on the left side says something like, I only heard half of it. She says she doesn't know, and then blah 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 blah. It was like all mumble after that, and it was really faint, but it was loud enough for me to hear because I'm deaf partially on my left side, and then for the girl, the technician, to hear it too. And so the technician, she's like making this stuff, and then she turned around and she said, "Did you say something?" And I'm like, "No, but did you hear that too? Because I just heard that." I go, "That must have been a ghost." And she's like, "Yeah." She goes, she really believes there's ghosts, like multiple ghosts in that dentist office. And I'm just like, oh boy, you know? And I'm just like, please don't follow me home because I don't want, you know, any ghosts in my house, you know, because my cats, I don't want my cats to be scared, and plus I don't want to, you know, be tortured and stuff like that. I mean, tortured mentally. So anyways, so we kind of joked about that, and then, but then I've been there multiple times, you know, for them to look at my mouth and stuff, and I have not seen or heard or anything since then. And then the other day at work, because I work across the street from the dentist's office, and I'm sitting there in the corner by myself because the person behind me went on a break or something, and they weren't there. There were people in the room, but the door was closed, and so I can't hear people when the door's closed way over, you know, on the other side of the hall. And all of a sudden I heard that woman again, and it was just a bunch of mumble, you know, kind of like the Peanuts teacher, you know, like, and I just could not understand it because she's talking to my left side, which is not a very good side to talk to, even though this side I really don't hear that much either, but it's a lot better. And so I moved. I'm like, oh God, I'm gonna move away from this corner because I want to make sure, kind of rule out it's not those people in the room, because it could have been the people in the room, but the voice sounded so familiar, and I'm like, why does that voice sound so familiar? And I'm like, oh, it's the lady at the dentist. And so I'm like, I don't know what she said or anything, and then it was just so weird. And then so I moved, so I told everybody about it, and they're like, oh my God, you know. And then, I mean, that's the only really experience, because like when I used to hear her when I first lived here, I would sleep in the front room, you know, and I'll be laying down trying to sleep, and all of a sudden they would say my name really loud in my ear, and I'm just like, what the, you know what I mean? And it's just like, why did you just say my name really loud in my ear? I'm trying to sleep, you know? It's like, if you need to tell me, you know, if it's say like it's my spirit guide or angel or whatever, you know, tell me in my dream, okay? That's like a little more comforting when you like tell people in your dream. It's not like telling in your ear when you're trying to sleep, because you know how you're halfway trying to sleep, and then you're, you know, you're almost to that part of like going into sleep, and then something like that yells in your ear. Well, then of course I couldn't sleep after that, because I always used to, because we don't live too far from a funeral home. I mean, it's a little ways away, but it's like close by, because all the places I lived by were always funeral homes. It was just so weird, because I used to live across the street from where my dad was buried, where Jimi Hendrix is buried. I used to live across the street from them, and you know, but I never had any haunting things, you know, at the apartment. So I never had any, you know, my cats never freaked out or anything like that, because I know there would be something in there. I don't think really ghosts really like me. I think they kind of stay away from me. I don't know why, but I mean, this is before I became a witch. They kind of avoid me, but that's fine. I don't care, because I don't really want them. I really don't want to be a medium. I don't want to like see dead people or talk to dead people, you know. I mean, at one point, you know, I kind of wanted to be a light worker, but I think, you know, I think after a while I'm just like, no, I don't think I can handle that, you know, because then you're seeing those people, you know, you're seeing those dead people, or you might see something evil too trying to destroy you. You know, and I'm just like, I ain't doing that. But I think people like that, I think, are from the other side. You know, like, I think it's already people that passed on are actually the light workers. But I could be wrong, too. Because I know that there's always someone that tries to help people cross over. Even if it's not your loved one, there's always someone trying to get you to cross over. I don't know if it's necessarily, you know, if you're going the other way or not, you know, but, I don't know too much about that type of thing. I only deal with above, not below. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm just chilling, trying to get my plants planted. I've been wanting to do that for a while. And I should have got up earlier, but I took an anxiety pill last night because I couldn't sleep and I wanted to get some rest. Because I've been having horrible anxiety the past couple weeks. I just have so much going on in my life and nothing's positive now. Nothing. I'm just praying for positiveness, you know, and I pray to the universe to give me positivity. And I'm just not getting out of this rut, you know, and I know they look over me and they give me signs all the time, but I have a question for anyone that is watching this video. Do you know what the multiple numbers mean? Because I see it all the freaking time and it drives me nuts. And it's like, they always say it's angel numbers, but or spirit guides are trying to communicate with you. And I'm just like, it drives me nuts. All I see is 111 or 1111 constantly. I mean, literally constantly. And then I see 444, and then I see 33. I see 1212. I mean, thank God I don't see 666. But it's just, I see, especially 111 or 1111. I see that all the time, and it just drives me nuts because I know there's someone's trying to communicate me, but I don't understand. And if anybody knows anything, I can, like a website they trust that is believable, because everyone has their own opinions on the internet, what those mean, and they're all different. And it's like, well, I need something that's accurate. But I need some help. I really do, because I need to understand. Because at least if I see it, then I'm like, oh, okay, I need to do that. Or, oh, okay, thank you for telling me. Thanks for reminding me. Because, I mean, it's driving me nuts. And then my ears ring all the time. And I always used to rule it out, you know, that it's because I have hearing problems. But like I said, something's trying to communicate with me, and I just can't shake it. And I wish they would give me the ability to hear, because then I can understand what they're saying. Even though, I mean, it might scare me at first, but you know what, at least I know it's them and they can talk to me. But I just, it just kind of drives me nuts that everywhere I go I see numbers. And it's just, even when I do tarot, I always get the judgment card. So I don't know what's going on. You know, am I getting judged by something? Is something that I'm doing I'm being judged for? I mean, I don't get it. I really don't know. I know I have to do some legal things because my financial problems that I need to do. But you know, I mean, I can't do that until I get money, you know what I mean? I need to be able to have money to finalize all that stuff. And so it's like, what is going on? But yeah, if anybody knows anything how to understand and read that, that'd be great, because that would help me a lot. You know, if you can teach me, I can teach you guys something, you know, hopefully about something. I don't know. Hopefully I can teach you guys something about life in general, educate you about the world, and try to save it, because we really need to save this planet, because she done so much for us and we're just fucking it up by littering, by all these homeless people all over. And you know, I mean, the governments, the states or whatever, they need to get their shit together. You know, all they are worried about themselves because of COVID. But you know what? People are still getting COVID. Like my family. My mom, my sister, and my mom's boyfriend were all vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine back in April. And they're all older people. You know, my mom's in her 80s. My mom's boyfriend, he's close behind, and my sister, she's in her 60s. And they all got COVID. They all got fucking COVID. And thank God they got the vaccine, because they didn't get as sick. My mom got like sick the most. You know, my mom's boyfriend, all he had was the cough. And then my sister, she got it last, and she just has like a head cold. And she lost her taste. When it first starts out, she said everything is salty, and then all of a sudden you just can't taste anything at all. And my mom, she got really sick. My mom did. She was like, I think if she was vaccinated, she probably wouldn't have made it, because she still had a lot of hard symptoms even with the vaccine. And she had the cough, she had the fever, she didn't want to eat, she wanted to vomit. She you know, of course, she had the runs, the diarrhea. And then yeah, she was pretty sick, and she didn't want to do nothing. And I felt bad because I couldn't help her. I lived down here in California, and maybe it's a good thing I didn't move yet to back home, because I would have got it. And yeah, that was bad. And this virus is really bad. So I mean, it goes to show you that people are nasty, and they need to wash their hands and cover their mouth. You know, it's just the same thing about Earth, you know? It's like, pick up your shit. This is not, you know, if you live that way at your own home, that's fine. That's your life. But don't let the Earth, you know, suffer because your laziness, or your maybe your mom and dad didn't teach you anything. I mean, come on, it's just ridiculous. Like, pick up your garbage and don't litter, and you know, pick up the shit around your house. I mean, it is so frustrating where I live right now, because that's the type of person I live with. And it's just, I want to leave here so bad, you know, and it's just like, I can't, because I financially can't leave. I was all ready to go last year, and then, you know, I quit my job. I was all set. We were having a lot of problems last year with the people that lived with us. And me and Chuck, you know, my roommate, we got really sick. I mean, we were really sick, and I had to take care of him. But we both didn't have COVID, though. It was just really weird. We were really sick, though. And because I got tested twice just before I got sick. And then maybe like 3 weeks after that last test, I got I was negative both times. And so I don't know what sickness we had. I mean, because he was negative too. And, but boy, he was really sick, like he had COVID, you know, and because his family had COVID. But, you know, his family lives in another house. You know, it's just me and him here. And then we had some people that lived in the back of the back bedroom. And, yeah, I've been through a lot. And trying to deal with that shit. And then trying to, like, deal with my legal shit. And my physical shit. And, I don't know. I'm trying to live the best life I can, one day at a time. But, you know, I'm one of those type of people that want to get stuff done now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit there and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of person, so it just really irritates me so much. And then plus I have to go to work, and I don't work very long. I only work like half a day. You know, because I need some money, you know, I need to be able to pay for a few bills, you know, because otherwise, you know, I won't get food, I won't get no gas in my car, I won't get no car insurance, no, you know, the only thing that I treat myself every month is internet. And, you know, I won't be able to get that if I didn't work, so I have to work, I have to get money. And, but anyways, so enough of my ranting for today. But anyways, I'm so sorry about all that. I'll see what I can think of what to do for the next video. I pretty much think I know what I want to do, so hopefully you will enjoy it too. But I'm not sure what day I'm gonna post again, because like I said, I need to think about what I want to do with this channel, because I really wanted to do it for educational purposes. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't about, you know, trying to do like money, be a YouTuber. It was morely about, I wanted to teach you things, even if it wasn't a witchy thing. You know, I would like to just talk about my own opinion about something, and hopefully you agree with me, and hopefully I can change something. I want to change the world. Anyways, alright guys, I love you. I'm signing out. This is Lavendar MoonRain, your favorite witch, and I will see you next time. But thank you for your patience and waiting for me. Alright, love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.